So if you've ever stayed up for the Disney afternoon block in the 90s, you already know Gargoyles wasn't your average after-school cartoon. It was darker, louder, and honestly, way smarter than anything else on that lineup. But if you went digging through old fan forums or the dusty corners of VHS trading circles, there's this one rumor that kept popping up. A single episode that supposedly went so far over the line, Disney didn't just censor it. They erased it. The urban legend? A lovable gargoyle finds a real gun, points it at his best friend, and actually pulls the trigger. That episode's called Deadly Force, and today we're laying out the full, uncensored story for the first time in one place. Before we get to the bullet, you have to understand that Gargoyles was different. Dropping in 1994, the show mixed Shakespearean drama with laser guns and refused to talk down to kids. It dealt with betrayal, racism, and things Disney wouldn't touch for decades. That reputation is exactly why the crew thought they could tackle gun violence head on, leading to the episode that fans still whisper about. So Deadly Force is Season 1, Episode 8. It starts chill enough. Broadway, the big food-loving gargoyle, crashes on Elisa Maza's couch. Elisa's an NYPD detective, so her service pistol is just sitting on the counter, fully loaded. Broadway, fresh off a cowboy movie marathon, picks it up like it's a toy. And what happens next is what Disney has tried to bury for decades. The gun discharges. And here's the thing. The camera does not cut away. You watch Elisa clutch her chest, red seeping through her fingers, and you hear the 911 operator pick up. It's hands down the most graphic medical emergency Disney TV had ever animated at that point. The episode ends with Elisa in surgery, Broadway absolutely wrecked with guilt, and parents firing off angry letters faster than the network could read them. Within a month, Toon Disney pulled the episode from rotation. But the controversy didn't end there. Greg Weisman, the showrunner, has said in interviews that Disney's standards and practices signed off because the script treated the gun like a lethal object, not a cool prop. Every beat after the shooting is pure consequence. Broadway vomiting from shock, Elisa flatlining on the table, the surgeon announcing the bullet nicked the pericardium. There's no triumphant third act. Even after Elisa survives, she leaves the hospital using a cane. The episode wraps up on a quiet rooftop. Broadway returns the gun, unloaded to Elisa, and she straight up admits she should have locked it up in the first place. That mutual acceptance of fault is why fans still call it the single most responsible depiction of gun safety in any kid's cartoon. So why does Disney still want you to forget this episode? And that's when things took a stranger turn. In 1995, the episode aired exactly twice in syndication. Then poof, gone. On fan message boards, people from local affiliates claimed a master list sent to their stations literally stamped "skipped for content" next to its name. This is why fans called it the banned Disney episode for years. And it wasn't entirely out of character for the company. Disney has a long history of altering content it deems too dark or controversial, from editing out culturally insensitive lyrics in Aladdin to removing entire scenes from older films like Fantasia. For years, fans weren't even sure this episode really existed. Was it just censorship or a cover-up? Fast forward to 2019, Disney Plus quietly uploads the uncut version of the series for the first time since its original home media release. But old fans noticed instantly that the version on other digital platforms was often an edited copy, sometimes zoomed or with blood muted. The truly original broadcast version only exists on grainy VHS recordings, with some fans claiming Disney locked the master tapes away in a vault. Those fan tapes now sell for hundreds of dollars. Scroll Reddit threads from the past decade and you'll see the same thing over and over from people who saw it on air. Grown adults who admit they hid behind the sofa at age 7. Some swore they'd imagined it, until Disney Plus brought it back decades later. Many credit the episode with teaching them to never touch a firearm without an adult around. A smaller, but very loud group, argues the scene should have never been animated at all. That exact split is why the episode is legendary. In the long out-of-print DVD commentaries, the crew spills the real tea. Director Frank Parr told his storyboard artist to animate Elisa's collapse in one continuous shot. No cuts. so the audience couldn't look away. Voice actor Tom Adcox recorded Broadway's sobs in a single take, saying, "I didn't need to act. I just remembered how my mom cried when my cousin got shot." Those details only surface at convention panels or random Twitter Q&As. They're never in official press releases. Today, Deadly Force sits on Disney Plus reportedly uncensored, though some fans still debate which cut is the definitive one. The version that aired on cable with the blood edited out is still MIA, and Disney's never admitted why those changes were made. Fans keep circling back to one question. If this episode scared an entire generation straight about gun safety, why did Disney spend so much time pretending it never happened? So what do you think? Do you think Disney was right to hide this episode, or did they erase one of the most important lessons a kids' cartoon ever taught? Let us know your thoughts below. And this isn't the only time Disney buried a cartoon episode. So if you want me to cover the others, make sure you're subscribed. And hey, if you got one of those original VHS tapes collecting dust, maybe it's time to digitize it before the last copy vanishes for good.